Alrighty. We are up and going and just ads to worry about now. Excellent. So last time we were here, I brought Naoto into the TV world to do some grinding. And I did some grinding. I got some new persona. First is Haridi here, who is going to be our healing persona, as you can kinda tell from her loadout here. I tried really hard to get her to 64, but it wasn't working. I'm gonna need access to either the next dungeon or the dungeon after to be able to get that. Might be the next dungeon, but we'll see. I also fused together Uriel, who has the same problem. I'm going to need to get him to Null Dark to give me another instant death immune persona. Then I made an actually decent writer. And yes, he still has 3 skills left with a full death social link max. I don't understand, but there are some persona that are just incredibly nasty. And even if you have completely maxed out the link, you just cannot get all their skills. And I don't mind so much when they just have 1 skill left that's 1 level away, but look at this. He's 63, he gets his next skill at 65, and then he has 2 skills after that. With a max death social link, that's just kind of ridiculous. Those are the loadouts I am currently using. I might change a bit depending on what social link I'm going to be ranking up. But I wanted to show off how Naoto fights. And we're actually going to go to the Marquee Striptease for this. Or not the Striptease, we're going to go to Void Quest, sorry. Maverick actually... Maverick or... Where's Kanji? There's Kanji. Maverick or Pi, I don't remember which. One of you guys had the idea that it might not be that my disc is all worn, but it might be the fact that the scratches I have on the disc from use are mostly in the secret laboratory area. Which might be what's causing a lot of problems, but I'm just going to briefly show how Naoto fights. And there's actually also some items I need to get here. Where are my notes? So I actually forgot to get all of the request items. Whoops. So let's see. I got all the ones in the secret base. Let's see. This one is... We need a Blind Cupid, which is on floors 3 to 4. And a Steel Machine, which is on floors 9 to 10. I think that's the only 2 in Void Quests. So I got the Crystal Ball, I got the Fine Coal. I don't think I got Desk Refurbishing Part 3, though. So we might need to go actually do that. But for now, we need to get to floor 3 and find the Blind Cupids, then walk out and go to floor 9 and 10 and find the thing. I will check the name of it later. I'm gonna mostly be avoiding everything here. That's interesting. Twitchbot's doing better. It was like, what, 10 minutes slow last time? Now it was only 4. Also, the thing they say about cat hair is true. I apparently had a piece of it in my teeth. No, I don't know how or why. I don't make a habit of chewing on my cat. But it was there! This is still one of my favorite tracks in the game, honestly. Da 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 da. Oh, did it? Hold on, I can do that real fast. Whoops. I thought I did. Luckily, I am only limited in speed by how fast my browser will actually load. It'd be kind of funny if this was nefarious, admittedly. There, did that fix it? Yeah! So you just question marks at him constantly. Okay, when I edit it, it says Persona 4. Okay, maybe it just takes it a second to actually change. The change back might be because I resubmitted the change again, so I'll leave it for a second. Take a look at it in a second and let me know if it's changed to Persona 4 properly. I really wish Rise learned a stair locator. That would have been so lovely. Is this where we need to be? Yes. So we need to find and fight shadows on this floor and the next floor. Figures to be the two floors with teleport mazes, huh? Well, being fair, four is not a teleport maze, it's a spinner maze. Okay.
Three enemies. Don't get cocky.
I just double checked and it says that it's changed, so thank you for letting me know. Alright, so Naoto. Believe I've talked about her before, but Naoto's thing is that she comes loaded with the 3 most expensive spell types in the game and a bunch of physical all-hit skills. This makes her a little problematic to use magic-wise when it comes to just basic enemies, but she can drop Mind Charge Megaeodolas on bosses. And later she can drop Mind Charge Megaedolans on bosses. So, she's a very good boss character.
Enemy defeated. Don't stop now, Natsu.
Ice and wind. I believe Lilith has both of those, don't you? No, she has ice and lightning.
Just
Meh.
2 left. Come on, this fight's not over.
Sensei, let me at him.
Why am I even strategizing? These are wimps. Hello, cat. Why are you licking my foot? Oops. Little too late. Oh well. I don't really care, considering that wasn't what I was looking for. I think it was just habit from when I was grinding, considering even at the level I'm at, I have to grind, or I have to be careful when grinding in the secret lab. Stuff on the top floors can and will murder the living shit out of Soji. Alrighty. Shadows? Shadows? No shadows? No shadows. Also, I did double check and I got absolute confirmation. Leaving a floor and coming back does refresh its spawn rate. So.
Three enemies. We have the initiative. You're on a roll, Senpai. Keep going, Senpai. What? Again? 3 more enemies for you. Ice. Yes, we won.
I mean, I'll gladly
Congrats, guys.
keep running into things with wind weaknesses. Kuhulin is very happy to meet them. Okay. I'm up against the wall of the floor there. I wish it was a little easier to tell in the mini-map that you were against the boundaries of the area. Because it's actually kind of hard. And it doesn't usually matter, but for cases like this it definitely does.
There's 2 enemies. They're totally open. Enemy defeated. Good start.
Also, yes, Naoto is using a magnum, I think. That bang sounds a bit loud for a straight-up revolver, but I could be wrong.
You're on a roll, Senpai.
Good one, Senpai.
2 defeated. Beat it to a pup. Yes, we won.
No one cares, Risei. I mean, we care that we win. We don't care what you have to say. I actually do really like bringing Naoto around. You just have to be ready to pay the fox a lot when you're using her.
Wow, it's creamy. This'll be cake.
Interesting. Oh, Sister 2, huh? Electricity.
4 of them. You need to thin them out.
Also, admittedly, part of what I'm hoping to do is get Magician to trigger on Lilith and turn Bufudyne into Mabufudyne. Aha!
It's weak to wind. You're on a roll, Senpai.
Good one, Senpai.
Defeated.
Meh, I don't care.
Alright, we won.
I only needed to kill one of them, so as long as it dropped the item, and it did, we are actually good to go. So next we need to back out and go to floor 10, because we need to kill a thing. What thing do we need to kill? We need to kill a steel machine on floor 10. I keep trying to go down to Persona to use skills, and I don't know why. Also, this is admittedly one of the reasons I like Teddy better than Yukiko. Is because I can just Triesto out and not ever have to be concerned with it on my actual Persona. let's see if we can find a steel machine. Okay. Open. Don't swing the sword at the door, Soji. Open it up. Huh, that's weird. Minecraft doesn't have a floor 10. What does it say? Floor 10?
There's one enemy. You get a free hit.
Interesting. Okay.
Wow, it's
Let's see. We have a persona with fire somewhere. Was it Uriel? It was indeed Uriel.
one enemy to go. Keep it up.
Huh? Yeah, it must be a typo. Tower, I don't care about not opening chests. I wonder if they just copy-pasted it from another dungeon thing and just didn't actually, double-check. Also, that's like the 5th chest key I got. Because I got like 3 or 4 while I was grinding. Lightning.
So puny. Use the
Interesting. Neither of them have been tested for dark. Let's give it a shot. Also, I love Naoto's little fairy thing.
Don't stop now, Naoto-kun.
Persona!
You hit the enemy's weakness. Last
Wow, she's got quite an almighty resistance, doesn't she?
I'm the MVP!
No, Teddy. No, Teddy. Also, one thing I did confirm is that, the reason it only says like 300 to 500 experience is that that experience is actually shared between your 4 party members. What makes it interesting is that Soji's equipped persona actually gets the full amount of EXP. So, like, if something gave you 4,000 experience, every human character would gain 1,000, but the persona that Soji has equipped would gain the full 4,000, it seems. And the lower the persona's level compared to the shadows you're killing, the more bonus experience it gets as well.
There are 2 enemies. Go for a free hit. Enemy down. Nice
Go to
hit,
town,
senpai.
senpai!
Enemy defeated. You're off to a good start.
This thing is just neutral to everything.
Last one. Go for it.
Smack, 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 smack. I'm sure getting a lot of stuff to sell Daedara though, aren't I? Also, I kind of find it weird that they probably have 2 turrets on this floor, considering that Scarlet machine isn't what I'm looking for. I can't think of many RPGs where massive herds of roaming murderous tanks are a problem. Well, maybe I'm not playing the right RPGs.
2 enemies, but you have the
Persona.
advantage. You hit the enemy's
Keep
weakness.
going!
Enemy defeated. You're off to a good start.
Actually, it might be now that you mention it. Though to be fair, I also haven't played many RPGs with roving bands of murderous Gundams either. Gotta be somewhere around here.
Wow, it's
Oh, right, the priestess. I don't remember what these things reflect. Let's try a safety attempt.
someone finish this one off. Enemies left. Hang in there.
Come on down!
Hamster? Oh! I get it.
You're so cool, Senpai.
Actually, I disagree. Don't get hamsters.
Now then, what's next?
I don't need roving herds. I don't need roving herds of evil supernatural hamsters around either. That'd be worse. Evil supernatural flying hamsters, if the comic is to be believed, in fact. I don't want those either! Where did Gundam find poisonous hamsters? Unlike the rest of the stuff, that's not exactly clear if that's part of the joke or not.
5 enemies.
Let's go.
Don't let them get you.
4 more to go.
Oh, I mixed up games again. Sorry. It's been a while since I've played Danganronpa 2.
Complete.
I don't remember everything that Gundam said, especially because it was all veiled in a thick cloak of what in the living fuck half the time. Honestly, it makes sense. Considering I've played so little of Metal Gear, the stuff from it usually bleeds out into other series I know better. It's just like, I know this like one throwaway fact from Metal Gear, but since I don't pay much attention to Metal Gear, it instead goes into like something else. I said, no, I kind of want to see Gundam with those hamsters. Isn't that like the really, really old one? Yeah, one of the first two.
There are 5 enemies. Don't let them get you.
4 more to go.
This, by the way, is why Naruto is really great.
I thank you.
4 of them. You need to thin them out. Senpai, that was so cool.
Seriously, that bang sounds too loud for a revolver to me. Feel free to tell me if I'm wrong. Okay, if hamsters aren't gonna work, someone find like a whiny emo protagonist. That attracts Gundams, right? Especially if they're less interesting than the supporting cast. I will disclaimer right now, I have never seen any Gundam show, but...
There are 3 enemies. Don't get cocky.
What was it? Pi G Gundam? I think it was?
All yours.
The one with George.
Someone finish
Three
this
of
one
them.
off.
Don't give up now, okay? Enemy defeated. Go for broke, Teddy.
That explains why I could actually pay attention to it. Like, no offense to the Gundam series, but I've always found it incredibly dull. I never watched it as a kid because it just bored the living daylights out of me. You'll get double experience, which actually almost brings the experience of these things up to levels Soji and then would normally be needing. That's actually not too bad. What is bad is that this stupid thing is not showing up.
Two enemies on the field. Crush them.
No, it doesn't say it's like a red shadow or anything.
All yours. It's quite tenacious.
Two enemies left. Don't lower your guard now.
Come on down!
Here I go.
Enemies down.
Oh, that works. Thank you, Teddy. At least I'm giving a good show of how Naruto fights. I do too. It's actually a really, really good piece of artwork. Like, the full thing is actually pretty cool. Next time I have a prolonged loading screen, I'll see if I can pull it up. Also, I checked the page for the shadow and it is in fact only in chapter 9. So on the list I'm using, someone must have just copy pasted it without thinking. Or they did the same thing I do and they just think that Void Quest has 10 actual floors and the 11th is a boss floor instead of just 10 floors total. Because that actually throws me off a lot with some of these dungeons, is that the boss floor is just the boss. It's a good thing. I think it's a really good way to design it, but it still throws me off. Hello! There's what I was looking for.
There's one enemy. Hang in there.
Smart Bomb instantly kills it.
Eliminate.
So the thing about that is that, it resists everything. Like, it resists... Let me double check here. Yeah, it resists every single element, including Almighty, but it has only about 70 HP. So if you use something, if you use an item, items do set damages regardless of effectiveness or not. You can just instantly kill it. Yeah, don't worry, I plan to. I didn't actually get the badge one, but I'm not gonna bother with that for the moment. Next time I get a grinding moment, I'll give it a try. But like, I spent 40 minutes trying to find one of the thing I needed to kill for the item, and then when I killed it, it didn't actually drop the item. So we'll just worry about that one a little later. Yeah, right? I was really salty about that. But yeah, basically the thing with Naoto is that she has instant death skills and the spell type that nothing resists.
big bro.
but she just tears through her SP like mad. So you gotta be ready to either only use her physical skills or ready to pay the fox a lot. But her physical skills are really good as long as you keep her healed up. Ah, this is good. Tomorrow I will talk to the man and get the thing for the Guardian so that I can actually make attempts at the Guardian on rainy days, which God knows what else I'm gonna do. Alright, so let me pull up the food guide, considering I don't have a cookbook. Croquettes? That sounds familiar. I think I've seen those before, but I don't remember what they are. I think they're like a pastry? Like a breaded pastry thing? I'd assume medium heat. Hi. Interesting. If it's crispy, I think I'm right that it's some kind of breaded thing. Ah, midterms. Someone got the guide up so that I can cheat my way through it the same way I've been doing all year. And once again, we're still gonna shove eye full of food. Because it makes it easier for us to actually max her out. She is seriously the creepiest thing in the world. Also, I think it actually speeds up their growth, because I remember that, I remember being told that before. Yeah, interaction with plants, talking to them, touching them, it actually makes them grow faster, which is kind of adorable. I kind of wish I could keep like a flower. But the way our house is set up, I don't have anywhere I could put it that could actually get sun. If there's flowers that can survive little to no sun, that would actually be quite nice. Yeah, I could get a little sun. I do have a spot that does get sunlight sometimes. It's just all of our windows are too small or otherwise occupied, like with our air conditioners. So I can't set a plant in the window, just kind of close to it. And the way that angles means not a lot of sun. Here is your huge fish. Now give me the actual fishing gear I need. That's actually really cool, dude. Basically, this is telling you how you can grind to get the Guardian in one night. But I think I remember that using up your diligence tries, but I could be totally wrong. Let's go ahead and turn in the stuff we've actually got. Okay, that's adorable, but should I be worried that you have tobacco, child? So I think that's what the Mako leaf is. Probably in the secret base, or secret laboratory. I keep calling it the secret base, and I don't know why. I don't believe I had anybody on the riverbank that... I mean, to be fair, we've procured things for everyone at this point. Oh, this is a new person. Oh no, he just changed clothes. I believe he's talking about Naoto. I can't think of any other pretty boy that actually hangs around. Kittens! Oh god, is there a third one? No, there's not a third one. Boo. Oh, it could be Teddy. Honestly, you're right. It probably is Teddy. You're right. I briefly forgot he was at Juness. Briefly forgot Juness's name there for a second. Okay. Should I check my log and see what I'm missing in terms of what I had to turn in. Also, as you can see, my money dropped significantly. That's because I did a lot of chain fusing. There was a lot of fusion going on off screen. It won't be too hard to get the money back up, though. I saw something for Kanji in there. Ding. I'm gonna see if we can get some better armor for Naoto as well. So this is what Naoto came equipped with the 80 might and the 200 might she now has. These are interesting fans. Go ahead and look at what Yosuke has available. In Giri. Huh, interesting. So what does I did it again! Kanji! What does Kanji have? That's interesting. I feel like the +3 strength is giving him more than 12 attack, though. And I think his hit's okay as it is. I don't think 4 points is going to be that significant of a change. So I think he's good as he is. What about Ted? Yeah, I think 3 hit for like almost 30 attack is a good good change. Yeah, look at that! Look at Algernon! Look at how that raises her! Look at that attack and the stats thing! It's insanely good! That's what was at the end of the secret laboratory, by the way. That was her lab weapon. Hurricane coat. Not bad. The Musha armor is not bad either. I'll go ahead and do this. As for Kanji, this is actually this should be a good upgrade for him, yeah. Teddy. Teddy's just fine for now, I think. Oh, we already had something good for Naoto, so. Surprisingly, it's not actually doing that much to him. I was kind of surprised to see it was that low, considering he's not been taking that much damage. I don't know if it's just that he has a higher base defense or something, but he's been just fine. That's why I mused over it for a second and decided not to upgrade, because you don't really need it. Okay, who are we actually turning these into? Okay, second floor, third floor, shopping district, first floor, third floor. Okay, just talk to people and see if they turn in the quest. Oh geez, I feel bad for this poor guy. What's going on with your family, dude? Also, I checked and it's October 21st that Naoto's social link becomes available. I will gladly take that, ma'am. Thank you. Other students have the best stuff. Where are you guys getting these things? Oh, hey, look who's here. It's the lady who is representative of someone going, you know, I don't think we have enough bigotries in this game, and deciding to throw fat jokes into it. I think she is, yeah, she's right here. I still love the fact that Soji apparently answered honestly to one person, and the guy just thought he meant he took apart a TV. Like, Soji, what's wrong with you? Don't tell them that. Mystical Scarab? What did she just give me? Holy crap! Okay then! Thank you, Miss Sofu! You're my new favorite teacher, ma'am. Okay. Sorry, I'm double checking something. Give me a second. Okay. I just suddenly got kind of worried, but as I thought, I actually have all the quests in my log that I can currently pick up. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Third floor, and I think the other one, yeah, the other one was third floor. So most of the other two are on third floor. Alright, let's go ahead and turn these in. So she was one of them, and the principal was the other. Despite being kind of a creepy Botox teacher, she's quite nice. I believe the principal was over here. Yes, he was. I can't say that I do. Thanks, I guess. That'd be actually quite helpful if it wasn't for, the fact it's all maxed, but... Alright. So we need to go turn in the one to the dude at the shopping district. Get that and that next time we go back in, and we are done with all of the quests we have access to at the moment. I actually thought doing and keeping track of these was going to be very hard, which I think was why I initially said I wasn't going to do them, but it's actually not as difficult. The guide I'm using is very well laid out, so it helps a lot. Okay. Ooh, the dude in orange here. Huh, this guy kind of looks like Shinji in an orange coat. Aw, thank you, sir. Alright, that should be everything. So now we can actually just do Yukiko's social link, and since Pi is BRBing, I should probably pull this up. This is kind of annoying. Every time I try to look for something on Persona, it brings up the stupid golden thing. And that's good and all, but that's not what I'm playing. Persona 5 is not Persona 4, Google. That's fine. Do you have Yukiko's guide? I can't actually find it. Thought I had a note with stuff, but I didn't actually have the notes. Okay. Thank God. Yukiko's is going into her rank 7 going into rank 8 one. Because I believe we actually got her to a point that we can
Yes.
properly rank up. Hi? Can we help you? I'm gonna assume the deputy mayor is a nice dude.
Oh,
I don't actually know what a deputy mayor is. And that might make me sound like an idiot, but I've only, like, heard it in Western fiction, and I've never actually known anything about it.
I'm sorry.
Travel show sounds pretty cool, actually. Ah, it's Kasai again. Can't you get, like, arrested for that? Impersonating someone else to mislead and trick someone into giving you private information? AKA filming stuff like that? That seems kinda illegal. I could be totally wrong, but if it's not illegal, that really should be illegal. And it's the creepy fucks again. Oh look, it's the stupid knockoff Shinji dude there in the corner. Are you guys really shaking down a high school girl? Seriously? Are you trying to shake- You're trying to shake down a high school girl? Dude. This is insanely creepy. Holy crap, what the fuck? What is wrong with you? You need to be in prison. Jesus fucking Christ. Have mercy on all of us. I swear to God, if I could reach through the game, I would castrate you with a spoon. Can I punch him? No jury in the world would convict me. Dude, no one wants to be on your creepy ass show. Go away. We want you to go away because your show is creepy and awful and offensive. Okay, I'm putting this out. One of you guys find me a rusty spoon, the other find me a way to reach in through the game console. I got some Unix to make. Jeez, this is making my skin crawl. Good lord, this is creepy. Yeah, I agree. At least it's treating him as appropriately creepy freak as he is. I do kind of wish scenes like... Sometimes when I see scenes like this, I do kind of wish it was Persona 5, because then I get to go punch his shadow in the face. And that may not be his face, but it's satisfying enough. Okay, seriously! Dude! Dude! Are you seriously suggesting she run an underage brothel? What the fuck? Like, I'm genuinely offended. Holy crap, what the fuck? Yeah, you get him, Yukiko! I hope you guys all fall in a ditch. Dude, you are literally suggesting underage prostitution. I don't think you really have any footing to stand on. If you try that crap, we can just go and, like, say, hey, this dude thinks that underage kids should prostitute themselves. Japan or not, I have a feeling that's not going to do well for his career. Cripes, that dude was skin-crawlingly creepy, though. It felt good to see Yuki go chew him out. I'll say that much. I forgot that that was in this game, though. Yukiko! Yukiko! Way to go, girl! You were absolutely cool. Do not doubt yourself for a second. That was awesome. Aww. Yukiko's a lot less bland when you actually look into her, her social link. It is really nice when that happens. I do wish that she had a couple more choice things to say, but that was quite satisfying.
Just a little longer.
No, Yukiko... I think they're mad because...
Thank you.
Remind me of that when we actually max out her social link and I'll talk about it, because it has some spoilers from later in the social link.
Oh, welcome back.
I don't really want to talk about it until we finish it up, considering we are probably going to finish it before we stop streaming by today. Oh, the thing I'm thinking of comes in the next rank? Okay. That's fine. I just like...
I'm sorry.
Like, I don't mind talking about spoilers for other games, especially other games that have been out for a while, but I kinda still want to try avoiding spoiling the game I'm currently playing. This should be her rank 10, right? Yeah, go ahead and check for me. Well, you know what? I'll just go ahead and charge through it. I was saying, it's like, it didn't really matter considering how it's been everything else with Knights, but... So this will be another social link we can cross off our list. I really do think that they needed to make at least one more social link at night, because it's kind of hard to handle everything the way it is now. Oh, Sayoko. And this is why I like her. Yeah, the flirting with the underage kid is creepy, but at least she's not serious about it. She's not Kashiwaga, so, Kashiwagi? I really don't care. Pedo-sensei. That'd be Evo-sensei, I don't remember. Would you even say that? It's ebophilia, isn't he? Or is it ebophilia? Either way, Sayako ain't going after underage kids seriously, so,
Will you take this?
I can actually like her. Oh, ephebophilia. Okay. Why do I keep thinking it's
I
ebophilia?
give you the person I was when I was here.
Oh. Interesting. That's actually pretty cute. Another social link is finished. Depending on how days go, we might actually be able to max all of these things out. If what I read is correct, I might have to hyper-focus Risei, because someone suggested that your party members can no longer be ranked up by the 27th of September. Or not September, November. I always mix up September and November. Either way, it ends just if what I read is correct, your party members stop being able to be ranked up just before December. So I should probably focus on them for a while.
What's right? What you should choose to do in life? The answers to those things lie within you. So long.
Bye-bye, Sayako. I'll miss you. Don't leave me with Kashiwagi. Don't leave me with Kashiwagi. I make like 400. I can make like 400K in half a year. I'll pay you to be our teacher, please. Don't abandon us with her. Okay, which one of you actually, which one of you has the midterm things for me? Okay, Maverick, will you actually find me somewhere that tells you the progress of the Fortune social link? Because I'd feel better actually looking at that one myself, considering it's kind of complicated. Because I tried doing a quick search while the game was loading, and all I could find was golden stuff. And I don't think the Fortune social link works the same in 4 as it does in golden. Yeah, I think it's Hyperbowl. I'll tell you what I think it is, and you can tell me if I'm right or wrong. So I want to at least try to do these questions correctly. It is Hyperbowl. Sweet. I love the fact that it tells you right away whether or not you've got it right or not. This one I know, because the growth speeds up. And I better be careful tomorrow night. I better be careful tonight, actually. It has been raining nearly non-stop for 3 days now. And you know what happens when it rains non-stop for days. That was Magellan, wasn't it? Thought so. I really have to watch that video again. It's just so good! All of the Animaniac stuff is so good! Oh god, this one I don't remember at all. Was it 1896? 1900. I don't care about... The only Olympics I care are the Olympics played by a fat plumber and a small blue hedgehog. So I don't know anything about the real thing. On that note, I really wish they'd hurry up and release one on the Switch. I want to play it again. Especially if they keep the ice skating and paired ice skating things. And then someone said, I think they're attacking. Magellan said, what? And got hit by a spear. Whoever it is, no. What do you got for us, Tanaka? Oh, I actually, Oh, is that what I ditched on? I thought he was just inviting me to actually, Crap, I should have saved last night and reloaded so that I could see it. I'm sorry! But I forgot to save and we've already made progress and I don't want to do it all over again. I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead and tell us what happens. Is anything like cute or interesting, or am I not missing anything by missing it? Ooh. Well, that's a no-brainer. I wish you'd warned me about the group study thing so I could have actually done it. I thought it was just another hangout. That might mean Rise is not actually available to rank up, and if that is the case, I'm going to be very, very sad. Oh yes, the thing I wanted is, believe it or not, there is actually a glitch, with Tanaka that will let you get the true ending to Persona 3 without fighting the final boss. I don't think I have a lovers on me, do I? Justice, Tower, Priestess, Devil, Death, Devil... No. So I need to pick up a lovers, and there's something I need to fuse for later as well. Always register all of my babies. Okay. First, let's grab the cheapest lovers we can actually get, which is Queen Mab again. Okay, so it's something that I would have been annoyed that consumed my, day slot, so it was better to miss it. We need you. We need you. And we need you. I'm gonna check something really quick. Use Justice and Priestess and Persona. Ooh. Repel Fire added. I don't have that anywhere. I should... Is there something good I can fuse with a Justice and a Priestess Persona? Because I'd really like to add Repel Fire to my, compendium somewhere. Somebody look up things that I confuse with Justice and Priestess Persona. That calculator lets you search by Arcana, so... what? Speaking of calculator, it's lying to me again. Oh, good grief. That's Hella. What? Oh, that thing. Well, I'm going to have to resummon Queen Mab again! But, I actually need this. Because I don't have any Fortune Persona in my compendium. So let's see, what can we inherit onto her that would actually matter? Wait, now it works! Oh, cause I still have Queen Mab selected, I'm an idiot. I was like, wait, why does it work now? I'm a dummy dum-dum. Okay, I'm thinking Dekunda and Recarm will be enough if I can get my hands on those. Actually, you know what? I don't care. I'm just gonna refuse her later. She's pretty much she's just social link trash right now. So it's kind of irrelevant to me. Yeah. Exactly that, Fortuna. She was the cheapest Fortune Persona I could find that I could make. It's one of those things where I need to level up the Fortune. I need to level up... See, since I just now fused her, she's just now in the compendium. But it's one of those things where I need to level up Fortune to make a good one of those, but I need one of those to level up Fortune. So I was like, you know what? I don't actually care. Alright, I am curious here. See if there's something I can make that's actually worthwhile. Ah, here's one I haven't made yet. The Priestess and Justice, right? I think I found one. Throne, Dominion, and Parvati. That's a good question. He's 61. Okay, I'm gonna quickly dump the persona I've actually got that I'm not using. So what was it? Just to check that I'm correct, it was indeed Priestess and Justice, wasn't it? Yes. So we need Parvati. Ooh, I like that better. I think I actually need to dump the thing I just bought, though. Oh no, I got room. So, Principality, Omoikane. Let's see. Saki Mitama. Hierophant is Omiyakami. And Principality. I got a lot of things to refuse eventually. Yeah. Why? Alright, I'll have to actually refuse him again for after Judgment, but this is fine. Yeah, I'll show you after I'm done fusing. So really the only thing that matters that he can inherit right now would be, Spellmaster and Valiant Dance. That's alright, I can't refuse him after this. Whatever. I'll level him up the old-fashioned way somehow. Why am I backing out all the way? Come on, Anubis, be nice to me, please. If I'm fusing him to get Repel Fire, unless I fuse him into something else to pass Repel Fire on, I can't refuse him. Which is a possibility, I just mean I can't refuse him in the immediate future. But by the time Judgment is maxed, I might be able, or I should be able to. I just really want Spellmaster on something. Anubis, please. I needed to be like a move forgetter like in Pokemon to make this easier. Thank God Golden and, 5 just let you pick the damn skills. Can you not inherit it? Or am I just getting really bad luck? Oh! That'd be really, really nice. I do think I fused Nullfire onto Loki, but having him repel fire would actually be really, really nice. He has Mudon and Hamon, and I'm certain he's going to get them all hit of one of those two, so I would really like Spellmaster to make this more viable to use. For the love of God, Anubis, please. Alright, you know what? I'll just use him later. I'm just gonna eat the cost and toss him out. Where's Loki? Yeah, I think almost all of what he has here was just on his level up list, wasn't it? So if I could get Repel Fire, that would actually be really, really good. So I'm pretty sure Mabu Fudain, at the very least, was just on his level up list. So you know what, I'm gonna do that. Let me just toss these other Persona and I'll, I don't think I actually have Mother Harlot, but I'll have to check. What's her Arcana? I'm keeping him for Spellmaster. Empress. Alright, let me see what I can do here. I feel like Rise is very confused. She's just watching Soji drool while staring at the side of a building. I haven't done anything. I've stopped. What's going on? What's wrong? You realize I still have the item, right? I can still fuse Loki. You keep the item on New Game Plus. And honestly, I think Repel Fire is worth having to level him a little manually. Alright, Hikaruhime and Priestess. Mother Harlot and Empress. Oh yeah! She's the one that gave me nightmares for a while. And Throne. This is pricey, but I don't really care. Persona Fusion is pricey. Oh! Like, I do have the item. I still can fuse Loki, but I wonder if this is like the other ones, like the one I read that told me how to get Fortuna, but it doesn't actually work. Because some of those seem to be incorrect. What is this? No fun, no. Right to wind. Okay, let's try this. What can we actually get doing this? You know what? I'm tired of messing with this. I don't care. I'm just gonna stick it on. I'm just gonna stick it on this dang thing, so I don't have to spend any more money. I want Emi Rita. Everything else is secondary. That'll work. I'm almost certain I have... Oh! I'm an idiot. Fool doesn't have an item. Because it's an auto level thing, I don't think Fool has an item. Yeah. Okay. So I actually couldn't make Loki today. That's depressing. At least I have this. Good grief. If I get him 2 more levels, he'll be immune to 3 elements. And this can go because honestly the Mandas are pretty worthless in my opinion. I got what I wanted though. Something has repel fire. So if I want to put repel fire on something, I can just start there and work my way through. So I have what I want. We're good to go. We can actually leave now. This is why I usually do all of my fusing off screen. Alright. Let's just get to work. What rank is... I must have moused... There she is. Alright, she's rank 4, probably going into rank 5.
Oh, senpai. Uh-huh.
Hopefully after midterms we can get to work on Yukiko again and finish her up. Yeah, this is like it's ranking up to 5. I did? How did I put myself in a prime position? Ooh. I like that. Thank you for both of you, by the way. The calculator gives me a headache to look at sometimes, so I really appreciate it that you guys can, like, piece through it and figure out some fusion things for me.
Oh.
I am actually liking the resay that's in the social links, though, I have to admit. I see why people said I needed to, actually do this social link. She's actually likable here! What a novel concept! It might just be the same Amy Rose thing, yeah. I will say that, unlike Risei, the Amy Rose thing is at least played off for a kind of horror comedy sort of thing. The game treats Risei completely seriously, like she's Soji's soulmate, and should absolutely be dating her, because the developers like her the most, and it's just... That's honestly why it's creepier. And I'm just gonna say it, at least Amy never, like, gets mad when Sonic happens to exist in the realm of another girl. Like, there are comics or stuff where if she thinks Sonic likes another girl, she'll get a little weird, but in general, she doesn't care if he just spends time with other people. Yeah, if only Risei was like her social link the entire game, I would never have had a problem with her. Heck, I might have actually really liked her, but I can't. Yeah, pretty much, Pi. problem is, her facade is creepy as all hell. Also, the whole point is that the people are actually being themselves in the group, so if Rise is not, that completely ruins the entire thing, and we know that's not what the developers were going for. They just genuinely think this creepy-ass stalker behavior is attractive. And I will actually fully admit, while 90% of my dislike is just because she's creepy as all get out, 10% of it is a bit of spite. If you give me a character I can customize through renaming and picking choices and stuff like that, I'm gonna be really upset if you force a love interest on me. Especially if that love interest is not actually really all that likable. It's one of those things like, I don't really care about the romances in the Final Fantasy games because the later ones have a very strict character. It is not your character, it is the character of the game, and like, that makes sense, that's fine. Any problems with the romances are a different thing entirely, but the point is they have an established character. But games like this let you establish the character, and then the developers try to rub your face in like canon pairings. It's just awful. That is a good point, Pi. I still really think it needs to give you more options and tell Rise to back off, though. God damn it. Now I'm thinking of the stupid Shiva bike and I can't get that out of my head.
I'll see you later, Senpai.
Yeah, like, courage checks would actually make sense considering you're having to publicly refuse an idol. Social pressure would make that make a lot of sense, but give us something!
Oh, you're home.
I don't know, I just remember Maverick played a Final Fantasy and there was the stupidest looking Shiva bike in the game. It might be 13, I don't know. I don't remember what he's played in terms of Final Fantasy. Yeah, that was it. It was dumb looking. And I don't really like that they ripped off 13 and 5, to be honest. Isn't it the parasympathetic system? Pretty sure that's it. Your guide is apparently wrong. Oh well, this just means we won't be the absolute top person. It's not that big a deal. Predicate nominative. Didn't you tell me it was teacher? Yeah, I thought so. Honestly, it's not really that big of a deal. We're not gonna get the absolute top spot, but we'll still be in, like, the top 3, I think? So we'll still get a massive amount of social link points for the... 1? 2. Probably 2 social links I'll have established by then. So I should have Naoto established before, before this goes up. And I actually remember that, it was 2 yen. He's also known as... Wasn't he the Sun King? That just kind of stuck in my head for some reason. Yeah, I was laughing at that too. Isn't a Kigo for spring? Wasn't it Sardine? Wasn't Sardine autumn? So I'm right, it is Sardine. It is Sardine. I should get a gif of parts of the opening of Disgaea 4. Thank you, Mav. I actually had no idea. And this is the one that's just a knowledge check. What? What? Where are you yelling at me?
It's finally over.
No, the 21st is when I can start Naoto, so tomorrow.
Hey, about question 8.
But we might automatically be forced tonight, so...
I pulled an all-nighter last night, so I'm ready to collapse any second now. I'm gonna head home. See you later.
Really? My thing says I have to talk to someone in the shopping district on October 21st before I can do anything about Naoto's. But I'll talk to her and see. Didn't I have something for you? Oh, right. That. That will make sense a little later. I'm a little worried about the Hanged Man, but he should be available past my party members. Naoto is not here. Yeah, I don't have a moon persona. But that's alright, because I'm honestly, like I said, I need to focus on my party members first.
Oh,
If that thing is correct and they can no longer be social linked with at the 27th.
yes.
Please tell me you don't have to spend another. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. I think I actually know why the guide said that, because I think the 28th is when the next dungeon opens up, and your party members might not social link when there's an active dungeon. I don't fully recall.
I'm home.
There you are. You okay?
Oh, welcome back. There was a letter in the mailbox for you.
You sent me mail. I don't write letters to people. I'm a high school student. I don't even know what a letter is. Interesting. That's clearly 2 sentences on the page, model. I call shenanigans. There are clearly 2 written lines on that letter.
Is it from a friend? Oh, my show is almost done.
actually said in Japanese, considering that model does have 2 printed lines on it. This is new.
I'll protect you all from the madness of this world. I'll take you to a place where you can be at peace. Yes, it's much more peaceful than here.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. Also, that was creepy.
Don't rescue anymore. Is this a warning?
No punctuation or capitalization. What a cliche.
Wasn't he writing backwards for Japanese too?
Ain't this just a prank? The kind of stuff that only happens in the movies?
Did you show this to your uncle?
Hell no.
Senpai, Dojima-san is trustworthy. But it may be best to keep this to ourselves. He will ask why you received such a letter, and if he were to put you under surveillance, our hands would be tied. If this letter is real, what's most important isn't what it says. It's the fact that it was delivered to the Dojima residence, addressed directly to you. This means the culprit knows in great detail who has been interfering with his crimes. And of all of us, he chose to deliver his message to the Dojima residence, home of a police
He
detective.
put it right in the mailbox
I'd
too.
have this letter checked at a crime lab if I could, but even then I doubt they'd find anything.
Considering he doesn't have a
The
stamp or
text
anything.
is a warning, while the subtext expresses the culprit's confidence that we can't use it to pinpoint his identity.
So it's useless to tell the police. In fact, that would make things worse.
Can someone hide this for me?
Cross your fingers, it's just a prank.
I don't think I should have this in Dojima's house.
I think the chances of that are slim. This message is too specific, too perfect to be a prank. But how could the killer know so much about us? Could he be watching us from somewhere?
Teddy's been saying for a while that when we're over there, he senses someone watching us.
Interesting.
Wait. Every time we went to the other
Oh,
side
for
to
crying
rescue
out.
someone, did we end up on the Midnight Channel ourselves?
No, we were never in there at midnight.
I don't know. It seems like no one else knows what we're doing. I haven't heard any rumors about us at school. Even the people who I know check the channel haven't said anything.
It just
The
irritates
only
me.
gossip I heard was about the people who disappeared.
Like, it's specifically called the Midnight Channel. You know it only comes on
see.
at midnight.
Come to think of it, how the Midnight Channel works is still a mystery.
We go in after school. How could we be on the Midnight Channel?
Let's put aside for now the matter of what that world truly is. There's too little data to go on. For now, we need to keep in mind that the culprit knows who we are. As long as we're all aware of that, it will be enough for now.
Yeah, guess there's no use thinking about stuff we can't understand. Freaking out over speculation is just what the killer wants us to do, right?
There you go, Soji.
Yeah. All right. Mind if I change the subject then? The Culture Festival's just around the corner. What's our class doing again?
Oh yeah, it hasn't been decided yet, huh?
I actually remember the Cultural Festival being kind
I
of
heard
funny,
we'll be voting on
so...
it soon. But aren't they still gathering ideas?
What comes after it, far less so.
Whoa, I think Yosuke just got hit with a bolt of inspiration. Whatever it is, it'll be out there. I'd bet my lunch on it.
Hey, Senpai. Have you decided who you'll be going around the campus with during the festival?
Not you. Not you.
My schedule's
No.
still wide
No.
open,
No.
you lucky guy.
No. 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 No.
She just had to say something.
No. Absolutely not. Yeah. I'm going to, whether he likes it or not. I am gluing myself straight to Kanji, and nothing short of a crowbar will pull me off him. If just because he's tall enough, I can probably hide behind him and dodge Rise. Okay. Naoto's not here either, but I should be able to pick up that thing now. Naoto will appear tomorrow. Hanako's been there since a few days before midterms start. I don't like talking to Hanako because her entire existence is her, aren't fat people gross and funny to laugh at and mock. So I kinda don't like interacting with Hanako. It's fine. I don't mind it from you because I know you're not making jokes at my expense, but I just don't like fat jokes unless they're made by people you know are nice, and Hanako is clearly not meant to be gentle poking, it's outright mocking. And that's why I don't mind. Ah, there you are. Yeah, and like that's why it's okay when you make the jokes. But like I said, Hanako is not a tasteful representation. She's not a character who just happens to be fat and they slightly poke fun at. She's a character who exists entirely to make fun of fat people. Sort of better. They still literally have her crush a scooter, which is... Honestly, the stalking doesn't bother me. Because the whole thing about Kashiwaga and Hanako is that they're both creepy girls. I just can't really take it because Hanako is... like what I've said. That's why Hanako bothers me. Well, let's see, Rise is up, so let's go ahead and deal with Rise.
Oh, Senpai.
I will admit I do like the fact that she's apparently battling the desire to trip the fire alarm every day. I will admit that's actually quite amusing to me. Well, I believe this is her rank 5 to 6. Yeah, Naoto disappears before the after midterms, and she reappears on the 22nd. The man in black that you get that thing from appears on the 21st, so... I really like Yasogami's uniform. I don't know why, but they just take, like, black and make something really nice out of it. I wish the skirt was a bit longer, but I mean, that's just me personally. I don't like short skirts myself. Well, I mean, the uniform is basically entirely black with thin white accents and a yellow scarf. But basically, my point is the fact that It's very simple, but somehow it's really nice in its simplicity. The simplicity doesn't take away from how cool it looks. I still think Gecko-Ken is my favorite uniform, though. Even though I don't think you ever actually get to see the straight-up Gecko-Ken uniform. Every character has it customized somehow. There was concept art of Gecko-Ken straight up, though. I think it was concept art someone drew so you could see the uniforms. Also, I promised to show something a while back and completely forgot, so there's what Naoto's all-out art actually is full-on. I had that loaded and just completely forgot to make it visible.
Gee.
It's actually pretty cool, I think. None of those questions are, decent questions. So I'm sorry, it is kind of creepy when someone tells you, "I've quit, please leave me alone," and you don't. Huh. That's actually really nice. I got some respect for you for doing that, Rise. See, what was it? 3 and then 2. Also, here are the Gecko-Ken uniforms. I always thought they looked more blue than black in game, but that's what the concept art shows, so... I like the ribbon better than... Oh, I actually like the ribbon and the scarf both. And then 2 is the one I need to choose next. Aw, poor Rise. Your president's a dick. Good lord. No. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Do I have to pick two? I don't want to. I'm just gonna take the points hit. Oh, I can decide it. I'm just definitely... It's just a no. It's a giant screaming no written in the sky with crow's fireworks. Now, if only she'd actually realized that in the proper timeline. Okay, we have Max, Kanji, and Yosuke. Rise and Chie. Rise and Yukiko and Naoto are the ones we still have to do. Teddy ranks up on his own. Is that about right? We only have to worry about Rise, Naoto, and Yukiko finishing their ranks before the end of November? Actually, that enemy radar will help for grinding, though, I have to admit. But I really, really wish it was a stairs radar.
See you later, Senpai.
At least, all things permitting, we should be able to sweep our party members. And I can focus on everyone else the last month. I got a shiny thing! Sweet. I'm still gonna do part-time janitor work because it should still get me money. And that's still more money than I can make in a normal night. I don't know why it lets you check the social link rank when you've maxed the social link, though. It's just a shame they don't let you keep doing the tutoring, though it does make sense in universe, so I can't complain too much. Yeah, I do remember the Culture Festival, good lord, actually being decently funny. What comes after is more like the school trip and the fact that it's very eye-rolling for the majority of the time.
Well, as you all know, next week is the Culture Festival. And as you also know, we still haven't decided what our class is going to do for it. You guys don't care, do you?
We are going to decide based on the suggestions we have so far. Please vote for one of them. Here they are. Break area, video room, and study room.
Wow. Sounds like whatever we pick, we don't need to put any effort into it. Talk about lack of motivation.
That dude kind of sounds like Adachi.
Yeah, but the easier the better, right?
Adachi, do you have a kid?
Oh, one more. Group date cafe.
Hey, who put in a suggestion like that?
Somebody dump water
Was
on
it
his
you,
head.
Chie?
Yeah, right. Why would I do such a thing?
I would feel terrible for him too.
Group date cafe.
Who knows, but I doubt anyone will vote for it. Our class is actually a pretty serious bunch.
I wish.
Yeah, it's just a joke idea. You gotta have one weird one mixed in, you know?
I do like the fact that Yosuke intentionally did it as a joke, though.
Figures.
We'll be passing around the vote sheet. Just circle one of the suggestions.
Stuff like that's not too bad when it's meant to be just for laughs. Also, I'm just gonna give a spoiler right here. It literally doesn't matter what you vote for. So I'm voting for the thing I would like to see most, but it doesn't matter. What's picked is picked regardless of your input.
Alright, time to count the votes. The first vote is Group Date Cafe. Second vote, Group Date Cafe. Huh? Seriously? Third vote, Video Room. Fourth vote, Group Date Cafe. Group Date Cafe, Group Date Cafe, Study Room, Group Date Cafe.
And poor Yosuke's joke vote got actually picked. I think you can see from the sweat drops
First place? What are we gonna do?
he never intended it for actually to be picked.
Don't ask me. This is your fault. I do wonder, though, do all those people who voted for it realize they have to run it themselves?
I've never been on a group date before, so I was a little curious.
We're not gonna be on one now, Yukiko.
What the? You voted for it?
Yeah, I thought it would be sad if no one voted for it.
But Yosuke's the one behind it.
Hey, it wasn't just me. It came in first place. The public agrees.
Oh, Yosuke. No,
Well,
baby.
since
No.
the majority rules, we'll be doing the Group Date Cafe. But what does that even mean? Is it like speed dating?
Yukiko is
Can
adorable.
we really pull this off? You'd all better pitch in on this.
She's like a less depressing Yona.
Actually,
Yeah.
would the teachers be okay with this?
And less likely to die, as a matter of fact.
Dude, how could Kashiwagi say no?
Miss Kashiwagi's busy getting ready for those two notorious pageants. That's why she's leaving it up to us students to decide what to do.
So yes, I actually like the pageants
yeah,
quite a bit.
right. She just dumped it in our laps because she didn't want to bother.
Group Date Cafe? Are we gonna get any customers with this?
Seriously, what is a group date cafe? I voted for it and I didn't even know.
How the heck's this gonna turn out?
Somebody voted for something they didn't even know. What the heck, guys? Gee, I think you're wrong. I think our entire class is made up of idiots. Oh, trust me, Kashiwagi probably loves this. It is raining. That means... actually, no, Naoto is hard set to be available today. I don't believe anybody else is available today, but Naoto is. And there she is. Hey, Naoto. We got something for you. Also, can I get that guide I asked for? I think Naoto is actually one that is available on rainy days. I don't think she actually cares about rain. For the Fortune social link. Since you had the stuff for the midterms, I asked Maverick to grab it, but I think he forgot in the midst of Persona fusing. Thank you very much. Okay, whatever I pick is utterly irrelevant. Good to know.
I see.
I believe that's actually the case for all initial ranks, considering you can't get points yet. So apparently, I have to look over this guide a little closer, but apparently I don't actually have to pick the awful choices to date her, according to what my skimming said. Also, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of really stupid sexist crap like this in this rank. Because those are basically the, we're gonna treat Naoto exactly like everyone else treated her.
Huh?
And because she's a girl, we're going to assume she can't do anything, despite the fact that she has been a decorated detective for most of her life.
I apologize.
A 10-ear? I don't think I've heard that expression. Naoto, you're not getting rid of me. Yeah, apparently the initial thing that I read was completely incorrect. You only need to do one thing to become lovers. And it's actually not really that bad. It's actually kind of sweet. So that's actually really good. I'm really relieved about that. Chatter with Naoto in the rain.
Now?
It was kind of weird that Naoto was the only one who required choices in the past ranks to make that relationship, but
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
considering she was also one of the only 2 ranks that could reverse, I didn't really think all that much of it. Make up a song about folding. Soji still sucks at making up songs. Alright, today's another Risei day. She might... I don't think she's going to be going up to 7 because I picked the wrong answer.
Hello, it's Risei.
I mean, we're going to go talk to you anyway, Risei. I just want my shopping program. Do not come between Soji and his shopping. He will trample you if he has to. Oh my god, more chess keys. More chest keys. All the chest keys in the world! Actually, I mostly did that for the prize stickers, but still, chest keys. I'm gonna go and put these prize stickers in the thing so I can get a shiny thing. Yeah, like, just think of that mental image for a minute. Someone tries to keep Soji from the TV and he just shoves them down and tramples over them to get at the TV. Yes, I did! Yes, I did. Hey, Yukiko's actually available today, so Risei can wait.
Oh,
I don't care that you have a present for me! Keys! Chest keys! Soji just makes like a literal dragon hoard of chest keys and sits on it.
hey.
Someone's like, Senpai, I think you have a problem. Alright, so what are the rank ones here? This is 8 to 9, I believe. So I'm almost certain the last one was 8. So anything but 2 in the upcoming one, right? I picked 4 by accident, didn't I? Whoops. Oh well. I am a little worried, but we still have over 30 days to do this, so I don't think 1 or 2 mistakes is really gonna be that problematic. So anything but 3, okay. So here's the whole point. The thing about it is that Yukiko never didn't want to run the inn, as she just said. The whole thing about her social link is coming to terms with the fact that she feels like she has no choice in her life. But given the choice, she still wants to do what other people wanted her to do. And there's nothing wrong with that. I remember Naoto was the same. Naoto mentioned that an inherited occupation can feel stifling, but she thrived for it. The thing about Yukiko was that she feels the same. The idea of running the inn is something she adores because she loves the inn. She loves the people in the inn. It was just the fact that because everyone was assuming it without asking her, she felt trapped and suffocated. So when she actually started reaching out and trying to do things for her own, and was shown that she would be allowed to do things on her own and that no one was going to stop her, she was able to think about what she really wanted. And that was really Yukiko's major problem. It wasn't that she was being forced into the inn, it was that nobody was listening to or asking her what she wanted. Yeah, pretty much! I honestly really like it because it shows a different side to this sort of thing. Like, all Yukiko ever wanted was for her opinion to be respected, and while working with trying to be independent, she was shown that everyone does respect her opinion. Or at least the people in the inn and the people who love her respect her opinion. And when she learned that, she stopped feeling...
Welcome back.
She stopped feeling pressured to not do... No, how can I put this? She stopped feeling pressured to leave because she felt like she had to leave to be able to get her actual feelings and independence and what she wanted respected. But when everyone worked with her and didn't, like, shoot her down or tell her she was wrong. When she made that idea of leaving known, she realized she wasn't being forced to leave to be independent. She just had to make it clear to those around her that she wanted to be listened to more, and it worked. And that was probably a very clumsy way of explaining it, but... Oh, the test results are posted already. Well, that's fine. I got Naoto established, so... that's really all that matters. At least it should help the Yukiko points I missed out on. But yeah, I probably explained that very clumsily, but that's basically it. People who say Yukiko don't change weren't paying attention to the social link. They missed the entire point of it, like Maverick said. The point was just the fact that she didn't feel like she was being listened to, but once she was listened to, she was able to determine what she wanted for herself. Apparently you didn't cost me money. Interesting. I guess if you have a high knowledge, it can account for any mistakes you make? Maybe? Either way, we're getting like, what, $400 from Dojima? Yeah, but really her only problem was that she felt like she wasn't being listened to. She was happy with the track her life was on, she just felt like she was being forced to change it to be listened to. It's a really interesting way to deal with things, and like I said, I like it a lot. Alright, so the guide I checked said... let's check this guide again. Where are you? So the other thing I looked at said that Naoto was actually here irregularly. She doesn't really have a schedule she adheres to.
Hello.
Basically, yeah, that's exactly it. Her whole social link is learning that she can still take control of her life while staying on the rails she's been doing. Basically, at the start of the social link, she feels like she's forced to be the inn manager. At the end, she has chosen to be the inn manager because she wants to be, of her own free will. It's a subtle difference, but it's an important difference. Ooh, does it? That actually makes sense, because that would be the same in a real school. Nato's cute. She got a call. That's really cool. I wonder if the finals of this year require both. I don't remember if we actually do the finals of this year. Oh, I was right. Okay. Interesting. Naoto apparently was robbed. That's it. Can I say how depressing it is that Naoto said she didn't leave anything she actually cared about in her room? I don't know if that's just a detective thing, but that sounds really depressing. And so does this! Naoto, darling!
Yes.
I'm hoping she just doesn't feel a need to get expensive stuff and likes fairly easily replaceable stuff easy, because the alternate makes me sad. Alright, so my basic goal is just going to be Naoto is priority anytime she is up. If she is not up, Yukiko, Rise, and I, in that order. With any luck, we'll have Naoto maxed out before we need to go back into the TV world. We should do it, because I don't see any need to go back into the TV world for quite a while, but...
I'll see you again.
That would make sense. The reason that was depressing is, like, I'm not rich, but I have a bunch of items in my room that I would consider particularly valuable because they're valuable to me.
Welcome home, big bro.
Maybe she just meant nothing in her room was expensive. I would really like for it to rain at night so that I could start fishing game. Please? Actually, it should be raining tomorrow night, shouldn't it? Yeah, it should. Sweet. Yeah, that's kind of sad, but you do seem kind of right. Also, watching the Midnight Channel doesn't actually do anything, which is why I've never done it. I think it might do something if you watch it while someone's in the TV, but it doesn't really. Oh, hey, she's available today as well.
Good day.
Also, the other issue is that Naoto seems really intent on, pushing people away, don't she? Seems I was actually correct. And Naoto is available on rainy days. That is very nice. They probably couldn't do it any alternate way, though, since she comes in so late, if everyone does lock off on the 27th.
Hello.
Also, I find it offering to walk her home rather cute. So he's worried about her. He's worried about everybody, really, but Naoto's the only one in, like, active danger right now. It is really stupid. I have no idea why they did that. Like, your school friends, okay, I can sort of get that. But why your party members? That would just give you more things to do on rainy days, and things you can do on rainy days are sparse. Alright, so 1 or 3, I'll pick whichever I like better. Oh god, I have to. So he was just totally teasing her. That said, Naoto seems like she'd be the type to, if she was less refined, be the type to be like, fight me, bro! Tiny little terror that'll bite your ankles off. Also, that's kind of harsh, Naoto. Probably female, considering what you mentioned about the writing, but it's entirely possible a male student got his friend to write it for him. That said, Naruto seems to feel similar to me in things like this.
Send
Senpai.
Also, this is the other thing that depresses me. Whenever we're together, she only talks about the murders. Naoto, darling, I love you, but let me talk about you. Rank 3. I'm hopeful that if we constantly get all the questions right, and just because we have Fortuna, we won't need an empty day to rank her up. I remember, it just makes me sad.
I'll see you again.
She just makes me really sad. And it stopped raining.
Welcome home, big bro.
Of course it did. Alright, let's make food and feed Yukiko, and that should get her primed to rank up. Actually, I'm going to take a really brief break, because we're 2.5 hours in. And I want to like get a little snack and get some water. Maybe about 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and we'll be back to do some more. And we'll talk to Dodoma first, though. And Nanako. Holy crap, he gave us 500 this time! Dojima just paid for one of our Persona summons. Oh, I guess... Oh, there we go. I was going to say, did Nanako not get us this time? I love that Nanako makes us little things to give us for getting good stuff on the tests. I couldn't really words, but you know what I meant. So what did she give us? Increases invasion against magic. How high evasion are we talking on this one? Because if it's just low, I'm not going to replace the armband with it. But if it's actually like medium or high, I will probably replace it. Because medium and high are actually really good. We'll figure it out. Like I said, I'm going to go take a 10-15 minute break. And then we'll be back to do some more.